When first I left old England shore, such yarns as we were told, as how folks in Australia could pick up lumps of gold. So when we got to Melbourne town, we were ready soon to slip and get even with the captain and scuttle from the ship. With me swag upon me shoulder, Black Billy in me hand, I travel the bush of Australia like a true-born native man.
Well, g'day guys, Caleb here. People already know who I am, but anyway, just out doing some detecting, try and make some videos to help yous out, understand what I do for a hobby. Yeah, I'm just here out in a beautiful spring day, 24 degrees. Bit of a gust up, but doesn't matter, she'll be right. We'll push through it. Hopefully the audio's not too bad. Today I'm out not too far from home. A lot of quartz around. A heavily mined area by the old timers. Someone's piled some logs up there to make it easier to go detecting, to get their coil as close to the ground. Because obviously if your coil is nice and close to the ground, you're going to get a deeper, might pick up those deeper targets. So yeah, I'm running the Minelab SDC 2300, which is, in my opinion, the most sensitive detector in the world at this period of time. Despite what everyone else says, people say, oh, the GPX 4500s, 5000s with the smaller coils can do just the same thing, but in all honesty, I reckon this thing, this is the bad boy of the bunch. It's yeah, I'm not here to advertise anything, but I reckon she's a pretty good machine. You pick up shotgun pellets all the time. I've been to plenty of thrashed areas, or so-called thrashed areas. I have dug up plenty of targets right next to other dig holes and got nuggets out of them with this machine. And like this area here is pretty well known. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want to ruin the fun for everyone else who's trying to find spots, but yeah, that's half the battle. There's someone's been here recently, actually. Left the detector hole open. And yeah, I'll just try to, look after the bush as best I can. Obviously it doesn't look good for prospectors who leave their detector holes open all the time. No wonder that the greenies are trying to shut down parks and things because people are not doing the right thing. But it's not just prospectors, it's a whole range of people just misusing and abusing the bush. But anyway, not here to talk about that, here to find some gold. I'm just gonna walk over to a spot that I was at the other day and found 9 nuggets for probably 2 hours of detecting. There, look at this. All this nice, coarse, big bit of quartz that I think this has been a surfacing area, what the old timers have done. I think they've just washed off the topsoil with a big water cannon or hydro sluicing if you want to get technical. So there's some of that, I think that's shale or slate, or I'm probably wrong, I'm not a geologist. Anyway, they blasted all the topsoil and other loose material off the top so I can get down to the heavier stuff. As they washed the surface dirt off. They piled up the big quartz to get them out of the way so they can keep washing and picking up the gold as they find it. Generally they would have, I don't know, maybe a handful of men on the hill, maybe just raking the rocks out of the road as the water cannon on the hydraulic sluice would be down the bottom near the water source. Blast the side of the mountain out, or the hill out. Probably a couple of men down there on the nozzle, and some other men up here, which is actually, I'd probably rather be down there handling the water cannon than up here, because apparently those water cannons can kill a man from about 100 yards away, or 100 feet. So it's, yeah, obviously you want to be down there on the other end of it. Anyway, that was a nice tip, nice pointer for you viewers. And this is just filmed off of my GoPro, and I will hopefully won't annoy you with how bad a quality or sound quality it is. But anyway, I'm just out here for fun, and it is a beautiful spring day. Which I tell you what, 24 degrees, it feels fairly hot for, what, 8 degrees or less. We're in -2, -3 in the morning. So, what do you expect? It's quite a contrast. So anyway, I'm going to go out find some targets, hopefully bring home some gold, and I will show you later as I go on detecting, and as I find targets I'll show you. So yep, so I've got a little target here. You can't hear it because I've got the headphones on, but it is a very faint signal. Yeah, there we go, you might be able to. So it's about there, so I'll give that a dig. See what happens if I can juggle around the camera with me pick. I have ordered I've got the mounts for my GoPro at home, but I don't have a case yet for my GoPro, so I can't use the mounts obviously without the case for the GoPro. So I'll just have to handle it as best I can. Yep, that's out of the hole there. I've dug it up. I'll get me your little scoop. You really need a scoop for using this machine because the targets are so fine, and I've smashed this one, but she'll be right. And this coil will actually, for those who don't know much about detecting, it's just as sensitive on the top as it is on the bottom. So that's, if you're wondering why I'm putting putting the dirt on the top, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a fairly loud target. I'd say that's a bullet. No, I was sitting up there, and that's a shotgun bullet, shoddy shell. That's what it looks like. Plenty of them to be found. Yeah, whack that in my pocket, save it for later. Ha, might be able to make some lead sinkers if I find a whole lot more, which I will. On to the next one. Rightio. Another target. It's been a while since I've had a target. This one looks good. Haven't been filming everything I've dug, but that would get a bit boring if you only saw me digging rubbish, wouldn't you? But this one sounds a bit like gold. And there's plenty of quartz that I'm digging out of. Look at that stuff. There it is. Right about there somewhere. Haha, first scoop. I'll just get that, whoops, spilled it a bit. Just get that coil closer. It's still there. There it is, it's in this bit of quartz somewhere. Can't see it yet. There she goes. Yeah. Not that one. Not that one. In here. Oh, look at that. Nice bit of gold. Straight out of the quartz. I'm happy with that. Alright, on to the next one. I just found this mine shaft here. Looks like someone's been in there playing around. Yeah, I think they've dug the dirt out, just put it up here. Probably not a very smart thing to do, but that's how desperate people can be for gold. It's pretty cool though. And there's water in there. I don't think it's not a vertical one, it's a horizontal one, but you never know. Yeah, you never know with mine shafts. They could go in horizontal and then they could drop vertical for 50, 100, 200 feet. You just don't know. It's best to stay out of there. Well, I just found this axe head just sitting here. I'm going to take that home. Make a nice garden ornament. Just sitting there. Well, I just practically scraped the surface with my shoe. And look at that one. How cool is that? That is a decent bit. Still a bit dirty, but that is awesome. Just from there, didn't even have to dig, just scraped the surface with my shoe. And well, that sunny spring day looks like it's going away. I've been hiking around this hill here, and yeah, there's that cold front coming through. And yeah, that thunderstorm too. That's coming up. Anyway, I might do one more dig and then go home. But I just dug this up. It's got a signal in it, and it looks like a bit of that with that in it. And I'm getting a signal in it. I'm going to say it's got gold in it. I'm going to smack it open and go home, have a beer, I think, before I get caught out in the rain. But anyway, this is my first time doing a detecting video. Well, technically the second time, because the first one was a fail. But anyway, this is fun. I'm gonna try and make some better quality ones in the future, but this is just for fun. And there is a mine over there. You might not see it, but there's the tailings going right out there. That is pretty awesome, I reckon. And the old timers did hard work. Puts us new blokes to shame. Us modern blokes, we got all this fancy equipment and stuff, but they just had the pick and shovel pretty much. It's pretty awesome. Would have loved to have seen this in its heyday. But it's starting to rain now. So I'm going to get on out of here, I think. Alright, thanks for watching, and see you soon.
We steered our course for Geelong town and north to Ballarat, where some of us got mighty thin, and some got sleek and fat. Some tried their luck at Bendigo, and some at Fiery Creek. I made a fortune in a day, and spent it in a week. With me swag upon me shoulder, Black Billy in me hand, I travelled the bush of Australia like a true-born native man. For many years I wandered round as each new rush broke out, and always had a gold a pound.